Welcome to Akashic Enlightenment. Welcome to the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is a Journey Within, episode 13. We're going to start it off as usual with some breathing. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Smell that? That's love rippling into the Akashic records. Today, I want to talk about 9 to 5s and slavery, which is mental slavery. So, the Rockefellers said, we don't need any more businessmen, we don't need any leaders, we need workers. So the Rockefellers started making schools for people and only teaching them certain information that whenever they get older, they're already gassed out and they get a job, or they get something that they're passionate about, but they're working underneath somebody else's dream. So they can't go to the full extent in that dream. Like some scientists and some biologists, some neuroscientists, if they go out of the limits and the boundaries of the masses of people's comfort zone when it comes to information, and they start exposing real truth, they can lose their job. So what I mean by 9 to 5s are slavery, it's quite obvious. You can see it with your own two eyes and experience it with your own emotions. A 9 to 5 has policies that you sell your emotions to, and if you don't get off of work and you sell your emotions to your own journey and do half and half, where you're working for somebody, whether it's passionate or not, and then getting off and doing your own things that you really love and growing on that, then you will only become the policies in the flesh. You will only become the rules in the flesh, and this will leak into all of your life, your kids' life, your family life, because the job of 9 to 5s is to split the family up. That's what schools are for too, so that they're inserting information into them and programming them their way. They're infringing. So the way to beat this and heal from this is by doing what you're passionate more than your 9 to 5, or just about 50-50, until one day you have enough income from what you're passionate about. Like, say I start getting paid from YouTube, I would stop my 9 to 5. Say that products that I start making in the future, when I get a big property enough, fruits and vegetables and mushrooms and different stuff, I'll sell different products and stuff, then I can stop working my 9 to 5. And with the combination of those things and smart tactics like only paying property tax once a year, getting rural land, building a cob house, having a 10-year plan to 5-year plan, and being consistent with it. And this is how you get out of slavery and you liberate yourself from this matrix into the matrix of freedom. So you're never going to get out the matrix. The matrix is everywhere. There's a within matrix within you that's silent, and it's also comprised of the mind, which is the past and future, and it's trying to understand the now. This matrix right here is the slave matrix, and then there's the matrix of freedom and liberation. You have to get into that. Or we're just going to keep doing the same repetitive torturous things, and it only benefits the corporal businesses, and then they use our tax money to go kill people for stupid ass agendas that only help them, and it's all about money. I'm not saying that money is evil, because if you use money the right way, you can liberate a lot of people and yourself, and actually buy the things and spend your money, invest on yourself to heal, like going to a darkness retreat, a Vipassana, go into a meditation retreat, creating a community of people that meditate together or do their own thing and let them be their own person and won't infringe if they're not like you, you know. They just wake up in the morning and come help in the gardens. They don't have to come meditate. If they're like Christian or something, they go do their own thing. If they're atheist, they go do their own thing. Like, have communities that are not forceful and ignorant to be around. Because if you make a community that is forceful and stuff, it's going to be the same thing as the policies in a business. Now, I'm not saying go to a business and be unprofessional, because that will reflect, and you will not, those emotions will drag with you into your light matrix, the matrix of freedom and liberation, and then you have to deal with those emotions later, whenever you stop doing your 9 to 5, when you actually have enough income and enough willpower, enough spirit, enough knowing that, and enough trust, and enough knowing that you're going to get it and keep going in multiple ways in your life. It's like, I might have like tincture selling at one point, but there's going to be a time where maybe my YouTube channel has tinctures, bracelets, stones, different things, and it's just gonna evolve and become different things to sell to make money over time. And maybe I get into marketing later once I have enough capital and stuff, because I've been nomadic for the past like 4 years, just finding myself, traveling the United States and experiencing beautiful places and understanding the culture of the United States and the world inside out, you know. And now I want to start being more in the masculine sense and start building on myself outwards. So I built the emotions inwards, and now it's time to manifest them outwards, and use a 9 to 5 that I'm either passionate at or that I can just deal with for a couple of years to 5 years to 6 years, that uses income to build up capital to invest in myself when I get off. And a lot of people, when they get off, they're like, damn, dude, like, I don't want to do this. I'm drained. I'm waxed. Yeah, of course. You just worked 8 hours. You slept 8 hours. That's 16 hours of 24 hours. And you got to think about these things. This is how much you're wasting your time. And it's not that you're wasting your time, because once you get to your mark, there's going to be a new mark. But once you get to your mark, your goal, like for me, getting a house, a fruit forest, garden, greenhouse, maybe some cattle, stuff like that. So once you get to your goal, there's going to be a new goal in mind, but everything that happened before was perfect. It's not that it's like this troublesome problem having to work for a 9 to 5. Everything is perfect. Suck it up, do it, get through it, graduate from the matrix of slavery to the matrix of liberation. And this is what I've been thinking about for the past 4 years. And I went through a lot of dark emotions, a lot of sad emotions, a lot of angry emotions, and depression and anxiety and stuff, because I never sat with those emotions. And traveling and sitting with those emotions in my feminine for the past 4 years has helped me a lot. So now I'm in my masculine stage, and it's time to to start actually using 9 to 5s to get where I need to go. And you know, there's also other ways of doing this. Like, I've heard stories of other people that just like bought 2 chickens, started meditation classes, and let that build up, and then started new things as that all, like meditation classes, maybe some yoga, maybe some exercising classes, and they all started, you know, evolving over time. And there's stories like that too, you know. And yeah, I do want to do that in the future, where I do have meditation classes maybe in the next couple months. To the next like month, I want to buy a couple of different gear and shit and stuff for the people so we can do breath work. And I want to start with that too, you know, start making money from that. Charge people $10 a pop to $20 a pop, depending on how much they like it and stuff. And I'm not really into that marketing, so I don't know how it really is, so I'm going to be winging it. And that's how you got to be. You got to be stupid at first to get smart in one area. You know, you got to know nothing about something to gain information about something, and then you got to say that I don't know shit about it so you can have room to learn in the future. And this is how you get out of the matrix of slavery. It's literal slavery. It's mental slavery. It's like a bad, toxic relationship with this girl that just wants her way and her policies. And if you don't fucking follow them and you don't be like them, eventually you're gonna get fired, or you're gonna have to quit and go somewhere else. And that's how it is. It's like you're getting banished. It's because like the business is like people that work for it and run it, they banish their own emotions. You know, they're used to doing that type of stuff to themselves and others, you know, because they don't want to deal with that type of emotion. Like, I've gotten fired from jobs because they didn't want to change anything, and I was like completely like did nothing wrong. I was just complaining about somebody staying up all night, and I eventually got fucking fired at a seasonal job for saying something about somebody that was bothering the entire house, and it was too much stress. They were J2s and they couldn't fire them. They had a contract, so they fired us. They fired like 2 other couples before us, and then talked shit about the other couple, one of the couples that tried to get a job locally. And this is toxic jobs, you know. I didn't experience this every single time I have a 9 to 5, but I'm just saying this is like the toxic of the toxic. And I've done jobs where, like, say like housekeeping, like the owners of the houses will complain about the stupidest shit, and like in the like most asshole way they can possibly do it sometimes. And that leaks down to management, and that emotion leaks down into the workers, and they're in just this fear-based survival mode. Like, I mean, putting timers on them at the same time, and sometimes it takes a lot longer because, and then to do a room, and then they have to like, and then that emotion gets programmed in them. They have severe anxiety 5 years into it because that's all they know and that's all they're familiar with. So they don't do anything else but be familiar with that severe anxiety. And anxiety, or just regular anxiety, because some people have different levels of anxiety inside of workplaces. I'm not saying that everybody's getting severe anxiety from this shit, but you know, it's toxic. It really is. You're not doing anything passionate. You're not really giving anything to the world. You're just helping spoil people. And I'm not saying that they're not good people or anything. I'm just saying, like, a lot of these people that go and rent rooms and shit, like, they just go in there and dirty the shit out of it. No respect. Like, I've seen condoms, lube, teeth, toenail, jizz on the wall. I mean, I've seen it all. Shit, throw up, and they're just like, you're gonna clean it up because I paid for this, because this is about money, you know. And it drives you nuts. You don't want to clean up somebody's shit and throw up. Like, grow up, dude. Like, you're fucking like your own human. You can do that. Just because you're in a hotel, you just leave it there. And it drive me nuts. Like, after a while, like, I would try my best to stay in the heart-based consciousness and serve. But over time, there was so much intense emotion left and right, so much survival, that my brain wanted oneness and unity and compassion, and I couldn't sit with others inside of that type of ordeal for very long periods of time. And it drove me nuts. And I'd get off of work and think about the stupid shit for hours, and I wouldn't even do anything I'm passionate about. I have a piano in the corner of my room. I'm just thinking, and it's me. You know, I had to like really like learn how to like be more passionate and acquire more not thinking in my brain so much and overthinking and just doing, and getting a more doing, like more into doership instead of just sitting there in my brain. And it's both sides, you know. It's you paying attention to all kinds of stuff. It's not even that serious. This is how life is naturally already. These people are crazy, and so are you. So you might as well start being conscious of that and start healing that, what you're familiar with, and start doing what you're really passionate about. Because I remember being a kid and I was like, oh man, that's too much to become a movie star, or this and that and the other. I would just get a 9 to 5. That's whenever I told myself subconsciously, I am not enough. I am not worthy. And that emotion has building up subconsciously for years. And that's what stops a lot of people, because they're not worthy anymore. They don't feel worthy anymore. And that's what a 9 to 5 does to you, because that you're serving it for so long. Your emotion and body only wants to serve what it's familiar with. You know, your limbic brain tells your body what to do. Your limbic brain produces emotions from your imagination and tells your body what to do, okay? And over time, that your body only does what you're familiar with. So if you don't do anything new and what you're really passionate about, and stop doing the slave matrix over time, it will drive you nuts, and you will be in just fear, survival, in the bottom 3 chakras, and it's annoying. Not saying that I love the 9 to 5s, because it has helped out a lot of people. But we also got a lot of poison being sold in the stores and a lot of fake product. So I don't really care at the same time, because I'm a rebel too. But I'm respectful when I work at a 9 to 5 as much as I possibly can. Whether the managers believe it or not, the workers believe it or not. Because, you know, I've dealt with other people, and I enjoy everybody is good, great, bad, and ugly, because it keeps my brain going whenever I learn to serve others and love all of them. When I'm ever at a job, or even doing internships, because I've done internships in communities and gardens and stuff. You can, you know, you can learn to love people in all their multiplicity when you're at a job, you know. So I learned to love all of that stuff and just serve them and get home and just do what I really love to do, which is this, teaching people, not teaching people, because people teach themselves, just saying stuff and presenting stuff to people's mind, and whatever syncs with their heart, they take it in. And that's what I love to do. I'm a number 7 in life path number 7, the seeker of truth and knowledge. That's my job. That's what I'm here to do, is just speak about knowledge and wisdom. And I will be doing breathwork classes pretty soon, so stay tuned. I do want to do this pretty soon. It's in Louisiana. I know it's not going to be big. If it does, that'd be cool, but I know it's not going to be big because I'm not trying to expect everything at one time. I'm not trying to get ahead of myself. I'm going to serve at the level I'm at and grow. Peace and love to all. Namaste. Have a great day.